So I'm out on the paddleboard again, and things have been going pretty well with it. I've really been enjoying it. This is the 4th time I've taken it out. I have not yet had any accidents. I haven't fallen at all. So I'm going to share with you some things that I've been seeing along the way. You know, I think you should get out on the water. Yeah, something. Get something. Come out on the water. It's a good time. Check out some of the things I've seen. Peace. So I parked the paddleboard for a minute because I saw some mushrooms. I thought I'd get out and take a look. Did I ever show you my skeletos? Yep, that's what I use on the water. Ooh, all kinds of mushrooms. I don't know what kind of mushroom this is. Bracket mushroom, polypore. A polypore is when there's no gills underneath. Like a lot of mushrooms have gills. And this does not. It has little tiny holes. So it's called polypore. I don't think you can see very well. Not seeing any other mushrooms. Today kind of feels like a day like I want to go swimming, but I know the water is like 57 degrees. And even though it's really kind of warm out, I don't know. Part of me says just dive in, you know, live a little. And then another part of me is like, meh. So I came across this tree in the water, and when I saw it earlier, it was actually out there in the middle. So it's just kind of wandering around, and I don't like it. Nope, I don't like it. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna fish into my bag, and I've got some paracord here, and I'm gonna tie this puppy off to the back of my little paddleboard here. And I'm gonna drag it. I'm gonna drag it over to, well, you can't really tell, but there's like an inlet right over there. Yeah, so let's do this. All right, so coming up alongside of it, I'm gonna grab this branch and then I'm going to put on the rope. All right, got it. Actually moves very easily in the water, and that's what bothers me. Nothing should be moving this easily and this large. It could float out to the main lake. So, how about this? I'm gonna use my leash to keep it nearby. And I have this, this rope daisy chained. There we go. I'm just gonna make a simple knot around it. Okay, so I got my simple slip knot around it. Take off my strap here. Let me secure my paddle. Now I'm going to tie it off to the boat. I guess I should undo or redo my bag quick. All right, the bag is secured. Now I need to tie the rope off. And I think there's a spot on the back. Yep, a little tow hook back there. All right, I decided to tie it off to this point. It's a long piece of paracord. Now I'm gonna tow it over. All right, so far so good. Got to tie it off, and it looks like it's coming with me. All right, so pulled it in pretty well. I used the stick to bring my paracord up. Now I'm gonna try and pull it just a little bit more, get it under here. Nope. I have to go and actually pull it a bit. But at least this way, maybe it's like under here a little bit more, not floating around aimlessly. If I had my pocket knife, I would tie it off and then just cut the cord, but I don't, and that's a really heavy end. All right, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can push it in. Well, I have it pretty good and lodged under there. I don't know how long it'll stay. It might end up floating back out. But I'll tell you what, I feel good about this. Maybe it'll stay there for a little bit. Oh, well, that moved a little. Let me see, maybe if I think it was log jammed on something. I still have my rope here to get this off. Just two little slip knots, you know, wrapped around once. Easy peasy. And then got my stick still holding it over there. So I want to see, maybe I can like kick this under further. That kind of worked. Yeah. Yeah. Give it a nice little kick. Oh, it's going under real well. Huzzah. I can even kick it down further. I want to go down here and I want to pull this end in, but I don't know if you can see all this leaf litter. It's gross to step in. I'm not stepping in that. I'm a respectable man. I don't know if you can really see this, but here's the branch. So I'm actually going to turn it out a little bit. Oh, that's actually pulling this one in. Hope I didn't just make things worse. Just bringing it further in. Yep, that's pretty good, at least for now. It's out of the way. The weight of this tree will probably keep it in place. Project done. I've respooled my paracord for another day. The tree is good and lodged and no longer floating aimlessly out in the water. Thanks to your friendly neighborhood Spider J. I'm gonna skip a rock. That's a good one. All right, so back to the mission at hand. Just paddle around, really. Guess I'll look for something else. I honestly wasn't supposed to move this today because I have a pulled intercostal muscle, but duty calls, and I answer that call.